Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap, covering market movements in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities for Friday, July 17th, 2026. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. The major U.S. indexes closed mostly lower today. The S&P 500 index fell to 7,457.78 with a loss of 75.99 points. The Dow 30 index saw a 406.55 point drop, closing at 52,146.42. The Nasdaq Composite Index decreased by 361.70 points. Meanwhile, concerns of downward volatility lingered. Taking a closer look at market breadth, most stocks took a downturn today. The S&P 500 index only saw 139 advances versus 349 declines. The Dow 30 index showed a similar pattern with 7 advances. A troubling trend continued in the Nasdaq Composite Index, with 1,807 declines. In terms of returns, the U.S. stock indexes displayed varied results. The S&P 500 index had a year-to-date increase of over 8.9%, while the Dow 30 index rose slightly at 8.5%. Conversely, the Nasdaq Composite Index had the highest year-to-date increase at 9.8%, despite recent declines. In sector performance, energy stood out with a strong positive trend, closing up by 1.1% to 881.25. Real estate was slightly down at 289.16, but maintained a robust trend. Industrials and healthcare also dipped marginally, while utilities experienced a notable downward breakout. Among the weakest sectors, communication services fell notably by 2.4%, showing a strong negative trend. Consumer, cyclical, and technology sectors also closed down, continuing their bearish streaks, with technology now down for the third consecutive session. Global markets saw some highlights as well. Indonesia rose by 2%, reaching 12.42. New Zealand posted a solid increase of 1.5%, closing at 46.94 with notable volatility. Meanwhile, Norway broke out upwards. In terms of returns, Indonesia's recent gains highlight its weekly total return of 4.8%. New Zealand continued its strong positive trend with a monthly total return of 4.8%. Meanwhile, Norway returned 15.4% year-to-date. In technology stocks, Apple closed at $333.74, up $0.48, marking a new all-time high with a very strong positive trend. Alphabet dropped sharply by 2.1%, closing at $346.12, continuing its two-day decline with a mixed negative trend. Amazon and Meta platforms both broke downward after a flat 3 days, with Meta enduring a stronger decline of 2.7%. Meanwhile, Nvidia fell by 2.2%, contributing to a mixed positive trend.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently trading at $63,978.35, up by 207.75. It shows a mixed negative trend. Ethereum stands at 1,839.41, down by 23.76 over the past 2 days, also on a mixed negative trend. BNB is down to 567.41 with a strong negative trend and has broken downward from a flat movement. Solana is hovering at 74.98, stuck in a strong negative trend with a flat pattern. Meanwhile, Dogecoin perks up slightly at 0.0724 despite prevailing negative trends. Weekly returns in crypto vary. Bitcoin shows a modest weekly gain of 0.37%, while Ethereum rose impressively by 1.88% for the week. However, BNB saw a decline, falling by 1.09% over the week. Solana's weekly decline hits 2.47%. Dogecoin retreated slightly by 0.38%. Year-to-date returns show negative trends overall, with Bitcoin down 26.88% and Ethereum dropping 38%.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar has shown varied movements against key currencies today. Against the euro, it is up slightly at 0.8740. The dollar versus the British pound is currently at 0.7433, moving up for the second consecutive day. It remains strong against the Japanese yen at 162.4290. Meanwhile, the Swiss franc has seen a slight drop in the dollar favour with a price of 0.8076 as it breaks downward after 3 stagnant days. Against the Australian dollar, the dollar is experiencing upward momentum, boosting its mixed positive trend.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.